but what worries you?
Well, I've been accused of being an optimist, but and you have to be an optimist to be an entrepreneur. Because if you knew all the problems that you were going to encounter, you'd probably never start any project. But I have, as I say, been concerned about and written about the downsides, which are existential. We had the first existential risk to humanity when I was in grade school. We would have these civil defense drills where we'd get under our desks and put our hands behind our heads to protect us from a thermonuclear war. Mm-hmm. And it worked. But
it's true.
So we have new existential risks. These technologies are very powerful. And so I do worry about that, even though I'm an optimist, and I'm optimistic that we'll make it through. I'm not as optimistic that there won't be difficult episodes. World War II, 50 million people died, and that was certainly exacerbated by the power of technology at that time. I think it's important, though, for people to recognize we are making progress. There was a poll taken of 24,000 people in 26 countries recently and asked, has poverty worldwide gotten better or worse? 90% said incorrectly it's gotten worse. Yeah. Only 1% said correctly that it has fallen by 50% or more. There's a general pessimism that things are getting worse, the world's getting more violent. So I say, oh, this is the most peaceful time in human history. And people say, don't you pay attention to the news? There was just an incident a few days ago and a few days before that. And, well, our information about what's wrong with the world is getting exponentially better. And certainly, it's far from a perfect world, but your chance of actually, Steven Pinker documents this in his book, The Better Angels of Our Nature. There's been an exponential decline in the likelihood of your being killed by interpersonal or state-sponsored violence. And